I haven't seen him in a while, but he's playing Tug Pocket. We'll see how he does. And in the red, he'll be supporting Dogao, here, playing as the Celts. And Dogao here will be playing up against in the grey. It's going to be Chinese, being played by Nabs Nick. In the pocket for their team is going to be Valese playing as Vikings, as we've already said. But in the pocket position, you'll be Persians being played by Northern Pike. And in the other pocket position, who will be supporting up against the Viper, Spaden playing as the Mines. Just got to do one thing quickly. There you go, playing as the Mines he will be. So Mine versus Han on one side, and we're going to have Chinese versus the Celts, of course. So really interesting set of matches. Chinese flank, it sounds like he had a okay start. Let's have a look at ninth fill coming out. Actually, that's a very good start. It was actually ahead of everyone else, so looking like it's going to be doing a good job. So a good start for Nick. We'll see how that translates though into the game. I am drinking a peppermint tea, so just for everyone to know. Now, Dogao's map here. Just trying to suss it up here. Backward line's nice. Goal's okay. It's a bit exposed, but it's still back of the map, so that's quite nice for him. You can try and do some sort of makeshift wall in the front where his boar is, you know, like a palisade barracks and then the range and stuff, like a cut off down here potentially. But it's very open though, so it's, especially on the front. So it's gonna be interesting how he's gonna play it out. Celts is great. I mean, nice little chat in the chat. It's like let's doing his boar. And any boar stealings as of such. Viper's got his boar in. Second one's probably yet to come in now, I imagine, but I can't see it anywhere. He's killed it on one top of the other. I'm just looking at wolves rather than boar. Viper is having a little scout. I just found Spaden there. Spaden's actually got a second boar to take into the south, but I don't see the boar as such. Oh wait, no, a boar has been taken. My apologies. Looks like Spaden took a boar from the Viper very early on. 2 boars for him down the back. His scout's got, a bit of HP taken off him. Yeah, Viper's like, I think he took a boar. So it took a boar without Viper's knowledge. Must have been on the front here or something. They are quite close to each other, and it would be very feasible for it to be like here or something, because it's just dead up ahead for Spaden. We should probably look over that wreck next time and see, but Viper down a boar against Mains is going to have 3, especially that extra bonus in terms of the resources being able to gather from it as well, so really big bonus there. Second boar now going to come in, and Viper doesn't have much knowledge about the base. If you went more south down here, you probably would have found this extra boar, but looks like Spain's just going to basically patrol around it and make sure nothing's been taken from him. On the other side, any other boars stealings? No, looks like on this side, nice and peaceful. Both boars being taken by each player. Nothing dirty of sort. Looks like Dogao and Nick had a little bit of a skirmish, but looks like Dogao came a little bit ahead there, 3 more HP, so must have got the first hit off. And they will probably just go their respective ways now. He's Xing out Viper's like, yeah, there's a second boar there, here's the third boar coming in. You must know. I think he's just Xing out for forward Nikov. So Drash coming in from Spaden, and Viper is push some deer in, so he's trying to make up for that loss. But is he going to Drash himself though? He's going to split the lumber camp in 2. He's got 1 farm down. Viper's going to get the loom and going to go up. Poking a little bit at the scout there. Spaden's going to try and fight it uphill though. Again, extra damage taken and less received, but it's like Viper's going to share that hill. He's going to win the fight, I think. I think he's got more HP in general. Ooh, this is close. Took a lot more HP than I thought, but it's actually a worthy trade, I think, for Spaden. Knocking it down to low HP, so 1, it couldn't take the third boar if it wanted to. It's already gone by this point. But also, again, if I was going to scouts, he's got 1 scout on 7 HP, so can't really get a lot done early on with it. So, a scoutish army, just for exploration purposes at this point. And wow, I'm interested in terms of when he goes for this Drush, because he's not going. He's going to go for Feudal Age. 2 on the gold. This looks more like Man at Arms. This could look like more like Iron Man arms. Again, the 2 of the gold, so it highlights way off the bat. I think Spaden might have known as well, but when he came up and scouted Viper going split lumber camps and only one farm, he was going for a feudal edge. Nikov's saying let's go aggressive. So Nikov, again, playing as the Japanese, yeah, he's not a good pocket. Like, Nikov's a great pocket player, but the civ he's got is dire, especially in this sort of Castle Age period, where you get this point where, again, Persian pocket, massively better than that Castle period. So we'll see how it plays out, though. There are ways Japanese to win for the pocket position, just got to play smart, and I can imagine Nikov, again, saying he's going to go aggressive mix, try and take out at least one player, and then puts the pressure a little bit more on Persia. So man-at-arms coming from Spaden, he's dropping down the archer range already. And we've seen double archer range coming from the Viper. He can still wall this left-hand side a bit more, but we do see this militia coming in. I think Viper must know it'll be man-at-arms soon enough. He's in feudal age and he's got militia. Yeah, he's going to back off. If he can try and make some walls. See, the problem is he can't make houses against Huns, so makes the wall off a bit more tricky. He's got to wall his wood line in a bit more. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to work. Is he going to fight this? Oh, okay, he's actually going to fight this, and I was very surprised there. I mean, the man-at-arms could have, at least, could have sacrificed themselves, but it could have killed like maybe 1 or 2 vills. And I think that might have been maybe worth it. Maybe we'll just do more harassment. This isn't a Drash anymore, it's man-at-arms. I think you should try and go for some kills. Otherwise, to me, this is just a waste of resources as such. Because you could still do this with militia, just a cheaper alternative. You should fight this. Okay, he's killed a scout. That's good. At least he's pulling away a lot of villagers, actually. So it's nice that he's doing this. It is distracting a lot of economy, but... Okay, Viper's just now going to go a little bit too late, though. He's got 1 archer and a couple of skirms out. I do like some Viper though. Every time you see this sort of thing happening, you always get a spearman out. The action of Skirm should clean up business. There's 1 militia, I'm sorry, man-at-arm, very low HP. How about the other side though? So we're seeing here from Dogal, we've got archery range, double range, but 3 on 1 and 1 on the other, a bit weird. It's also got to finish up the wall from the right hand side here, and we see Beles actually a little scout about, seeing the wall coming up. I did say there'll be a wall of sorts along this front, and it will be just houses and palisade wall. And what about here from Nick? Nick is going 2 ranges. It's already got a few archers already out, actually. Again, this really good Chinese start he had is paying off, I feel. His charge range still not even up, by the way. And let's try and distract as much as possible. Pike having a scout inside Viper's base, but Viper making his way forward right now. And, well, Spaden with the cheaper archers hasn't got any skirms lined in here, though. He will be building a blacksmith. A little bit behind actually to Viper. Viper's already getting the fletching in. The composition's better from Viper, but again, he has had to use some food and wood to get the skirmishes out, so potentially a little bit behind. I mean, 30 vills to 29, so slightly ahead, but nothing much at all. Again, Spain's going to get the wheelbarrow. That's going to be a big bonus for him. So trying to poke and prod the villagers, but it's quite hard. The only thing he can probably do is go to this back wood line here and harass it. Especially against top of this hill. Be very difficult to take it off by Spaden. So it looks like it's going to be two stable from Pike. And oh, good defense coming out of here from Spaden. Picks up 2 archers there from Viper, and the skirmishers aren't really getting a lot done. There's not enough of them either. The sheer numbers from Spaden really helping out here. Actually just takes out 2 skirmishes for 1 archer. That's pretty much a 4 for 2 trade. That's pretty worth it in my books. Another archer, a really good play by Spaden, focusing down his archers first. And then the spearman. He just opens up the scout there from Northern Pike to get in there, but he's going to back off and just leave it be. Really good defense again by Spaden. What about Nabs? Nick, how's he up to? What's he up to? Well, he looks like he's returning. He killed off 3 wolves on his journey, it seems. He's just going to back off and remass, it seems, with his units. 10 military to 11, so nothing between them too much. What about Veles here as a Viking pocket? One stable. TC coming up. Light Cav actually upgraded by Zaid. Looks like he picked up a villager on the woodline. 4 HP. What about Zaid? One stable for him. Second TC coming down. Third TC coming down. So I think that's fine for Zaid to go one stable. He's against Viking. He probably knows to go one stable. He can go camels if he needs to. I don't think he will go camels. Just it's better to go knights, of course, in all occasions. But Dogao here. Moving forward, Wheelbarrow also getting researched, and it looks like Zayd's backing him up with a couple of knights. Probably looking to try and find a way in. Now, the palisade wall is stopping that, and as well as the house. Still possible, though. Just got to top of the hill and... Oh, kill a wolf. Now, here comes the real fun on the right-hand side, though. More skirms being lined in here by Viper. But which makes a little bit less damage, actually, output towards knights. But there are more knights from Nikos, and Nikos going pretty heavy on this one. +1 defense already done. Pike hasn't got any upgrades, but they have got the hill. And even they're forcing out a tower there from Spaden on the woodline. Really important there. So far, really good defensive work coming out from Spaden and Pike. The Nab's communication is looking strong. So, instead, start focusing down the ranges instead. Range is going to go down pretty quick in my book. Nikov has +1. Yep. The Gao is saying, hey, where's your army? Say he's got 3 knights. Oh, it's right there. Looks like it's going to patrol the hill and just keep poking at this palisade wall if he can. Oh, I think he's us. One knight. Burst to his palisade wall, Nick forced to drop down a tower. It's a bit unfortunate actually having to drop his tower just now because he was on the way up to Castle Age and could have saved the stone for a TC. This is a bit unfortunate for him. It means he can't put a TC here, which would have been amazing. Or even put a TC at the back. So they're just going to try and fight it off. On the other side though, archery range has been destroyed. That's going to limit the production a little bit there from Spaden. Not ideal. And it has also opened up a gap in the front as well, especially they've got the hill now. So Spaden got a couple of problems. Going to build another archery range. Bit of wood cost just now thrown into the wind. +1 by a Pike now, reacting to basically the decoffs. Watchtower coming up from Spaden now, right on the left hand side by this farmland. He's going to try and hold his line as best as possible. And Viper's got some good units now in terms of actual numbers and the hill, by the way. It's like Spaden's going to fight this out just to give them enough time to get this tower up. But oh, look at Viper, splits the army in two. Just a few archers to deny a tower, and then the rest to try and fight Spaden's army. He's getting really heavy in his feudal age. He's on the way up to Castle Age already. In comparison to Spaden, not even up yet. Still denying that tower. It's not too short from going up. Just needs a few more people onto it. It looks like Spaden's trying to rush it down as well. There's going to be a few more dead villagers here. 42 to 41, and he's, you know, again, Viper's clicking up, by the way, so... Go back, yeah. And Viper says, yeah, this is a good time to back off now. He's got some villager kills. He took a lot of units from Spaden now. They forced the second range to be built after losing one of them already. So why waste all your army? Just get the crossbow, get the +2. He's got 4 ranges. Now it's time for the Huns to play the Castle Age game. And by the way, TC going there would be godlike. But, yeah, but we'll probably more focus on this Castle Age period for him in terms of the cav archers and the crossbows. Left hand side though, it's like a bit of a push coming in here from Nick with the crossbows, but the knights from Veles getting immediately chopped down. And Dogao now also being the caster, she's got this crossbow and bodkin upgraded as well. Not really seeing a lot from Veles. I think he's just booming pretty much. It's 64 vills, yeah, that looks like just pretty much nearly on par with saves at 69. Pike is struggling for Persia, 63 vills. I mean, if you think about it, 1, 2, 3 TCs, yeah, he should be stripping ahead slightly. He's even on 1 stable? No, 2 stables. Okay. That makes a bit more sense then. Not meaning struggling in a harsh way, just saying. 75 bills coming in from Zaid right now. He is booming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me like you want. No, that's 3 TCs. But man, he's making them count. Back up a bit slightly. Looks like picking up a few more knights from Velez. +1/+1, no +2 defense. He really needs that. He's going to get it now, but he really needs before thinking about looking for a re-engagement. Zaid has what only Bloodline's done. He's getting the +1 armor now, but this could be a good opportunity, I think, for Nabs and Nabs, Nick, and Velez to get in here, because they'll be, you know, outmatching on the tech upgrades. I feel +2/+1 against just, well, Bloodlines and +1 armor. Especially the crossbows being backed up here by Nick. But plenty of crossbows from Dogao, just kiting back these knights really goddamn well. There's not enough knights here, I don't think, from Zaid, coming in a bit too late in my opinion, and we've got to pause at a terrible time. Yeah, I mean... Oh, that's a tough fight. I mean, what about the crossbow numbers itself? Dogao on 31, Nick's on 25, so 6 more is quite a bit of a difference. See how this fight goes, of course. But let's try and distract these crossbows. Oh, they got ballistics. Damn, they got ballistics for sure. This looks like an even fight overall. Yeah, an even fight. But Velez has 2 more knights. It's just a sheer crossbow hit from Dogao is a real problem. If Nick wants to push this, he's going to have to get a Siege Workshop. Which, by the way, is only getting a second TC down now. And the Celt player, of course, has already got a second TC up. Looking to probably get a third up, yeah, on the left-hand side. 52, 2, 44, yeah, he's starting to creep ahead. Dogao asking for Zaid to help him. He's like, get +2 armor now. Yeah, this is now a point where he needs to get +2 armor in. Not the forging as such. Forging will help, but it's not going to be enough. And then Velez, of course, again with the Persian +2 on the archers, still quite, you know, still quite powerful. But Dogao is monstrously holding this really well. Yeah, he's got ballistics, and so is Nick now, I believe. So even Stevens across the borders. The Cav Archers moving in right now. Viper is, wow, okay, Spain, big fight on the right hand side, and it looks like Zaid is now off the, sorry, Zaid, Spain's off the gold. Spain has anything. Spain's got nothing. He's got 3 rangers, no real military to speak of. He's got a few crossbows on the left, and a TC that he's had to abandon at this point. It looks like Viper's going to try and take it down with some Cav Archers, but they'll deny this. But Pike now starting to kick up the production of knights. He's got 3 stables, 4 stables, 5. He could get a 6th stable up right now, so he's going to start kicking in more and more of those knights. +2 defense being done. Nikov got +2/+1, lacking the bloodlines though. And this is where the problems probably start to begin a little bit here. Viper needs to get a control of his castle age on this side. Just get serious amounts of Cav Archers to try and help against the Persian. Just basically allow Nikov to frontline the knights against Pike, and then just allow Viper to take care of the rest with the Cav Archers. That has to be the game plan. I wouldn't even be surprised if we see potentially a forward siege workshop from Viper. Just take out the rangers, just clean this up. And just put some more and more pressure down. Left hand side though, big push coming in here from Zaid right now, trying to get on top of these crossbows on the hill though. The tower and a TC being placed down by Nick, of course. This is a big push coming in from Dogao. They're doing pretty balls. Getting pretty balls deep here, but Velez has nothing to help him with. So this is actually going to work out rather okay. Yes, they're going to sacrifice a lot of units for this. But Velez... Where is Velez? He's 20 military, but I don't see it. Astonishingly... Okay, so Nick lost to all his... army, but the pocket lost again pretty much all his knights. No real eco damage was done except for a bit of idle time. That was a weird engagement. But where is Velez? Up the middle. Looks like, oh, Pyke is on the move. Could go straight towards Nikov's base. Nikov is... okay. He's got a few stables. But is there a gap? There's always a gap in the wall somewhere. And Pyke is going to find it. There's a gap here. Oh, look at those quick walls. Oh, so close. So close there from Nikov, but didn't manage to get it done in time. And it looks like Pyke's going to get some good raiding off here. Get a good number of vills taken down. Down to 108. Still strong, though, for Nikov. All this time, I should buy some time here for Spain to get an army together. Large amount of stone. Drop a castle here or here. It's a bit difficult. I imagine maybe over here on the right just for the hill's sake, but then again, the eco is predominantly here, so you have to drop it around about here, I think. He would love to put one here and everything, but I think he would have to drop it there just for his own safety. Raiding continues and getting chased around the map, it seems. Good work there from the Northern Pyke. Just keep the pressure off Spain and just run around like a loony. Should be fine. And it looks like Duggal is building a castle just outside his TC. And what about from Nick? Well, Nick 2 ranges forward. But Duggal is up and away to Imperial Age. That is pretty disgusting. What's the game plan though from Duggal? He can't go Arbalest. I think he's going to go for a Woe Raiders here. He's mining a lot of stone now. But another mining camp on the main stone. He's got a castle up already. But he needs to get like 2 or 3 castles to make this particularly worthwhile. Because we need that production. The first castle is great. It protects the gold, protects the front of his base. The second castle would be best served like maybe here or something. Just to cover the stone. I don't think you can go too forward with it. Just not... hasn't got the map control. You could put it here. But again, as I said, quite far out. I'm not too sure he can protect it that well. But we'll see. Velez up and away in the Imperial Age already. Is he building forward? He's got 1 forward siege workshop actually. And I'm actually seeing as well Duggal trying to pick off some of these Cavalier. I don't know why he's running away with the Cavalier. I think he should stay and fight that. What? Why is he running away? What is... yeah, I think that was a really poor mistake. There's that castle from Duggal, but exactly where I thought it would be. Why did he run away though? Yeah, the guy's got a few camels, but you've got Cavalier with +4. This is a good opportunity. I had to say to score, but that doesn't score though. It's disgusting. And Pyke's also in the Imperial Age, by the way, as well. He's going to get the Cavalier upgraded. This is a little bit concerning now. Because, well, only Duggall's up in the Imperial Age. None of the pockets are in the team. Like, Nikov is bottom score. I mean, he got raided hard though, but still, bottom score. I mean, he is Japanese though. Gotta give him that. But he's about to hit Imperial Age just now. He's going to get those halberdiers upgraded. That will shred through Pyke's army. Like, Halb's great, but again, of course, Japanese Halbs are just terrifying. Especially for Persia. He's just going to go Paladins. But Pyke, making some good work. Now it's time to raid Zaid here. Cavalry will be up soon as well, with +4 armor to go along with it, and I'm just going to spread these knights out 2 at a time and start hitting these back markers where they're a little bit unprotected, like the gold. And Zaid will lose a lot of villagers here, down to 115, and a lot of idle as well, 34. An idle villager is a dead villager. Good play there by Nikov, just quickly walling that off, and that castle will go up. Halberdier already done before even a paladin is even start to be researched. So Pyke has to back off here. Meanwhile though, Spain's got a castle at the back here, and he's going to build another one on the left hand side. He's looking pretty nice and handsome. All this time has brought Spain back into the game to 100 villagers. And he's up. Pyke, you've played a wonderful game so far. Yeah, Zade's like, I'm getting toasted here, and he kind of is. Now Velesi's just joined into the bandwagon, a bunch of Cavaliers coming to his base. And also Nick's just joined for the fun party. Picking up, actually, Dogal's villages and the gold. Look at this eco from Zade, it's just completely destroyed. He's lost like 40 villages, and 40 of them were idle. And now in comes the ram train as well, by Veles as well. It's going to start taking out, I imagine, the TCs. Oh man, just being gutted here. Dogal though, meanwhile, is putting up a market, looking to get trade up for the late game, but isn't looking so cheery. Viper's going to go down to Paladin route. Japanese, of course, are going to go for Halbs, but probably need something else. If I imagine, I think Nikov should probably get some oranges going, just to help him out against those plumes. I mean, yes, you can go Paladin just to help that, but he's going to get some Trebs first. I think that's a better decision to begin with. Japanese Trebs just for a start. Take out the castles there from Spain and put the pressure on. Because what good is mains without castles, huh? What good are they? Trebs going to start firing. But again, one trebuchet is not enough. Even with the trebuchet as a bonus. We're attacking faster. Good reaction being sent by Nikov, sending some Halbs over to help defend. The War Raiders as well should help clean up. This has definitely hurt Zade a lot, and Zade has to try and rebuild. Yes, he's at 90 vills, but look at this again from Nick. The Arbor is just picking up vills in the back, and he knows where they've gone. Probably chases, actually. Why not? This has to be dealt with, though. And it looks like Zade's going to try and deal with this in +2 knights. I mean, he's Imperial Age now. What's his plan? This is actually a really good point here. What is the plan from Zade? Is he just going to go heavy camel or something? Camels? Like, really? Oh, Nico's getting Caraparuto. That's nice. Looks like there's going to be a pause. Oh, this is actually a really tricky one, because this right-hand side, you know, the Japanese Trebs could have put some serious pressure on Spain. It has to force something out from Pyke. I think Pyke, yeah, Pyke got the pattern upgrade now. That's huge. If they have to combine together, I still think they can actually take a really good engagement here. Is he actually... Oh, he's going heavy Cav Archer. Not the paladin I thought he was going to go for. He's got some light cavs going as well, just to try and bulk out his army a little bit more. Castle onto that hill, beautiful. Even stone walls behind it as well, and along this side as well. Because of course they're going to set the trade up. I think they set the trade up here. It's probably much safer than where Dogal put it. But they do occupy 3 corners though. Remember that. That's pretty big. Nick has to try and take this left-hand side. That's his job. I thought it was the castle, but no. Oh. My word, Dogal, 49 military. Those Woe Raiders. Good luck, Arbalest. I think Nick really needs to probably try and go for those Chugo News. He's got a castle up already. I think he needs... He's got a second one. Or else he's going to push dog. But Pyke made his way into Nikov's base here with a whole bunch of paladins. Halbs will be sent back, but again they're much slower than the paladins themselves, so it will take some time to try and help out himself. Meanwhile though, it looks like Viper's getting some trade up the top. He's not actually trading from the bottom, what he could do. But instead he chooses to trade with Gal's market, showing a lot of confidence in there. Meanwhile though, it looks like the plan's incentive to try to take care of trebuchets. One has gone down. Samurais are also on the field here. These plumes are sitting on these 2 castles and heavy cav archers. And they will... Oh, the trebuchets being sent to fire on them as well. That's 1 castle gone from Spain. 2 castles remain towards the south. That's not great. He needs like 4 castles, so just for sheer production. Hasn't got enough production going, I feel. 149 pop as well. Meanwhile, to the left-hand side, trade's going. But what is Dogao up to? Whoa, speed up quickly. Siege Ram being upgraded. That makes perfect sense. I mean, look what you're seeing from Nick and Balest, just both are Balest. We do see some Chuko Nu coming out from Nick. Not elite though, but he is researching it. Also, I think he needs to get rocketry. Appreciate firing. Is that 3 traps? Yeah, 3 traps firing on that castle on the hill. Dogao's got to find a way to defend this. Like Zay's come along with some Cavalier. Oh, also, Balest has got a castle on the right hand side. A whole bunch of Arbalests. Don't know what happened there. No. Yeah, what is Zay doing? Zay did a really strong start, but he's kind of struggling a little bit here. Setting in, like, I think he was trying to take out those traps, but there's no way between 2 castles and a bunch of Chuko Nu that's ever going to work. Dogao trying to hustle him in. On the right hand side, looks like the traps can start poking out once more into the castle. From Spain, big fights starting to emerge right now, of course. But I'm not sure I fancy these heavy cav archers, generally speaking. I mean, Plumed Archers are plus like 6 pierce armor. Not sure how I feel about that. Also, Elite Scum just thrown in on top of this as well, really picking apart those Plumed Archers. But the Paladin's been sent in, try and take care of these traps. One trap goes down, second one will. That'll keep the castle up and alive, but at a cost to those Paladins. I think that's a worthwhile trade, I think, for Pyke. As their team, have they got a trade route set up yet? They do, but it's weak. Yeah, it looks like Viper's reset the trade route here. It makes more sense in my opinion. I mean, you've got control of this right hand side a lot more than the left. I think left's a little bit too easy for Nick to just puncture through. 2 petards in, and you can get to this trade. Yeah, and Dogao gets fortified wall. I think he's realised that he needs to get some stronger walls. That goes down. Castle goes down. Siege Ram's just a little bit too late. They got the Furious Elite though. So I think they're rock hard strong, but there's a lot of those Chuko Nu, by the way, and a Mangonel sitting behind it. Fortune's going the wrong path, thinks it's going to go around the castle and we'll get taken down. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And the trips get repaired. So if Dogao's losing ground here, he should have. Yeah, he's going to get orange now. But what we really need is a Turk to start getting into this game. What I mean by that is he's got Hussar and Cavalier, but stuff that, man. I was getting some bombard cannons with +2 on them. It would be great at just sniping down these trebuchets. We need them to take care of the trebuchets, and the Rams aren't going to do it because China, Chuko Nu. Yes, you can do oranges, but if they're under the shelter of castles, which they generally are at the moment, then it'd be a bit more difficult. And again, Chuko Nu just destroy it quite quickly if they get their hands on it. It's a good shot there by the Mangonel, but sadly it wasn't orange to do a lot more. So this is not. They're gonna melt, make a lot of cavs, and we kill. I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying that the problem I find with this is that they're gonna melt. Pikemen, there's a whole ton of Chuko Nu. Not a good recipe. Meanwhile, though, Viper with a bunch of Hussar can try and take care of these Plumed Archers, which are making their way up for it. Looks to be a trade raid of sorts. I feel like Nikov needs to stonewall this bit off. Just put a castle here or something. I don't know. Stop this from happening from Spaden and Co. The next part of the siege begins. On the hill, 3 trebuchets firing his next castle. This is a goner. And that's 2 castles down from Dogao, who's... Whoa. Is that 1 castle left for him? The man who's pretty much was relying at this point on those road raiders. Luckily he's got some... he's got oranges now. But he needs... Okay, he's got the +1 range. And of course the extra damage that comes with it. It's... weird. Oof. Yeah, they've got to be worried now. This is the time to be worried. But they're taking out 2 castles, that's nice, but I think they have to go back now and rethink, get their own oranges out or something. We'll get some cavalry. Oh, Nick, be careful. Nick, be careful. Don't bunch up the units. We need to delete it, I think, a siege workshop just to allow the pathing to go this way. Oh. So good patience there from Zaden and Dogao. Wait for the siege, wait for the mass, then push back. Rocketry down being done by Nick. Spain saying it's okay, I think. And they are pushing back now. It's got another castle. Well, the castle's still standing. 2 castles on the front there. It's putting another siege workshop. 2 treads firing on the castle. Nikov is going to lose it, actually. So no way that's going to hold up. A little bit worrisome. The other side, though. Roy Roy's doing pretty well against champions, of course. The oranges, though, should be helping out a little bit more, maybe. They can push in a little bit more. Nah, oh, by the way, Bonfire Towers coming from Nick's result there. Hussar raiding starting to begin from Zaid. This is a really juicy woodline to get your hands on. This is definitely possible. Also, the trade here gets fairly exposed. You get your mids on it. Oh my god, those orange shots! Oh, damn! Sorry, I just jolted that. That was a good few shots there. Oh, the death, the destruction. But what they need now is trebuchets or rams. Trebuchets would be preferred because the Chigonu can destroy it. They need trebs. He's losing his own units though. Oops, there we go. Yeah, they say, look, there's a trade was pushed there. They got the opportunity. I mean, there's no walls over protecting this. Can't. Need helps. Need help, says Viper. Yeah, Spaden's pushing like a monster now. Look at the mines go. Siege Ram pushing forward right now. Nikov is struggling on pop. 133? Good god, man, this guy's been savaged inside out constantly. All because he hasn't walled this bloody area. Or put a castle or something. But now, what? This is really worrisome. Look at the amount of rams. The steamroll is pretty big here. You're gonna need some help from Zaid. Zaid needs to send over some Cavalier or something. And part of this, I feel, is just down to the fact that Viper didn't go for Paladins. And I'm not saying it's his fault for losing this game so far, but this is what happens when you just go heavy Cav Archer and Skirm with Halbs being mixed in. Mostly trash units, except the heavy Cav Archer. And the Halbs, I mean, coming from Nikov. They'll just get beat by gold units. Pyke doesn't care about the Halbs. Pyke just cares about Viper. Take out Viper's units, and that should just allow everything else to roll over. Let the Mine Plume Knight just take out the Halbs. Not great. But let's see if Dogao and Ko can try and push at the top here. Champion's trying to take care of his onagers. Wow. Just took out 2, I think. But let's say the champion's doing a really good job here. It's quite funny. Just taking out an onager here and there. There's another one gone down. I don't even think Nick at this point now. Nick doesn't really have to push. Just needs to defend and hold. And with 2 hills, with 2 castles and a bombard tower, yeah, it's doable. You even see a bunch of cavalry inside these stables. Probably a good opportunity to check out all the siege here. Again, just slow down the push. Doesn't have to push himself, just slow down this other side. Whilst the other side just pushes further and further in. Whole bunch of infrastructure loss. With the castle going to go down there from Nikov. Viper's main TC under pressure. It's GG. You're right this time, dog. Yeah, GG. GG being called by the team, and there we go. It's quite surprising. I mean, you've got Turk, Celt, Hun, Jap. I mean, pretty good late game cities in general, like particularly Celt and Turk. And I mean, I'm saying that. I mean, but at the same time though, Persia, China, man, all strong late game, and so is, I guess, to a degree, Vikings when they can be. I mean, going champions was a good decision. I feel like Zayd could have done more here as the Turk. Going Hussars. Like, did he run out of gold or something? Like, how did he run out of gold? I mean, I know I'm probably putting a lot of the blame on Zayd here, but Hussar is not the answer. Just solely alone. If you just went, Hussars are fine. As long as you have bombard cannons, bombard towers, something that's cannon related, which is the Turk speciality pretty much. Then gunpowder, basically. Then you can make a lot of good use with it. Like, let's look at the economy. 14,000 gold collected. Not the worst. I mean, less gold was collected by Viper, for instance. But it was not that strong either. Trade profit 235, yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. But less though, 6k, and Pike 6k. Really good trade setup between them, actually, between Nab's team. Because, yeah, that goal is just disgusting. 22,000 gold from Pike. Again, Nikov lost a lot of units though, 422. He had a large army, but so did Spaden. Interesting game. Yeah, see, thanks.